parents. Hi, my name is Liz, and I've suffered with depression and anxiety. Why am I making a video? Why am I addressing you? Because I know, as well as any teenager who has gone through this, that sometimes parents don't help. And it's not because you don't want to help, but it's because you don't realize that it's a situation. So while I try not to get emotional, let's look at the facts. According to Psych Central, suicide is the third leading cause of death in people ages 15 to 24, and about 20% of teens experience depression before adulthood. 10 to 15% suffer at least from the symptoms of depression. That's ridiculous. According to Elements of Behavioral Health, anxiety is the most common mental illness. 25% of teens are affected by it, 30% of teen girls. According to teenhelp.com, a third to one-half of teens have self-injured, 70% of whom have made at least one suicide attempt, 55% more than one. So when you feel tempted to reply that it's just hormones, or that being a teenager is just hard, remember that nothing is just anything if it can result in the loss of a life. The reason that teen feelings are put off is because it's been a while since you've been a teenager, and you have that perspective to say, oh, yeah, I went through some hard stuff when I was a teenager, but it's just that, and now it's done. But for us, it's not done. We're still living it, and this is the worst it's ever been, and it may not be the worst it's ever going to be, but right now, it's pretty dang hard. And it costs kids their lives. I mean, they don't have that perspective. They don't know it's going to get better. And when I was a little bit younger, I went to someone, and he didn't help me. He basically told me it was fine and to get over it, and then he went on this whole tangent about how people who self-harm are just looking for attention, and that goes on so many misunderstandings. Self-harm isn't just cutting yourself. It's eating disorders. It's anything that hurts you, and that happens. They are struggling with something. And you can't tell someone it's just something. If you've seen last week's video, then you heard me get emotional about the validity of our feelings. And that is because the worst thing that could happen is to take that validity away from someone. If someone's feeling something, they're feeling it. That's happening to them. Feelings, they're real, they happen, you feel them, there's nothing you can do about it. And you can't just say, oh, well, it's just caused by this, so it doesn't matter. If someone at 13 is feeling something because, I don't know, they're in 7th grade, and 7th grade is a freaking hard time, I'm sorry. That doesn't mean that that's not as important as someone who's 43 feeling something just because this person's going through a certain kind of hormones. No. As a parent, and I'm obviously speaking hypothetically because I know that ones who watch me aren't, teenager feelings are just as relevant. Teenager mental disorders are just as relevant. And if someone comes to you, if your child comes to you and they say that they're going through something, don't shrug it off. Listen and help in whatever way they need help. Because if they're coming to you, it's probably for help. I will leave links in the description box below. For teenagers, it's parents or legal guardians or trusted adults who have that direct ability to make an impact. And not all of us have that. I am lucky enough to, but not everyone does. So if you're someone who can help, help, because you have the chance to make an impact on